All right, this is big breaking news. Another cyber attack has affected our critical infrastructure and our supply chain. It seems like we've been seeing a pattern lately. This keeps happening over and over, these cyber incidents, and what is going on, right? Is it something mysterious or is it something more direct? All right, we will cover some theories in a little bit, but I wanted to get to the details here of what's going on. So thousands of ships have had their systems cyber attacked, all right, and this is going to affect the global supply chain for potentially days to weeks until they can figure out this situation. So here's the headline here from Eric Hahn, and he wrote, 1,000 ships affected by cyber attack on DNV ship manager software. This is out of Maritime Logistics Professional, a shipping logistics magazine, right? So this is what's happening. Their main systems have been hacked, and this is a massive shipping supplier and a massive goods distributor throughout the world. You can see here some of their main routes going from Europe to Asia, going from China to Germany, and you can see thousands of these ships are being affected and cut offline right now because their cyber systems have been hacked. And shipping is all about logistics. Anything that is being moved across the world is all about logistics and timing and planning and getting it there right on time for the people, the businesses, the suppliers, distributors on land that need it. All right, they're depending on these shipments, and now thousands of ships are being affected from a cyber incident. So what's going on here? Is this going to be more prevalent? All right, I saw an article talking about the FAA. And by the way, go check out my membership website. I have a whole video on what's going on with this FAA hack, what the investigation is leading to, and what they're saying. And it's very suspicious. It does not make sense to me, and it's pointing to a giant red flag. All right, use code FOUNDERS if you want to get 50% off. FOUNDERS if you want to get 50% off. All right, but this is what's happening, and they were saying that, is this the new normal? That was one of the articles. Is this the new normal for this FAA? Is this what's going to just happen now? Are we going to just see massive disruptions in our supply chain and our shipping and our airports, all the stuff? And it seems like the pattern is continuing, all right? And I've been following this stuff for years. I've never seen of a story of this many ships being disrupted by a cyber incident, all right? And here's from the article. It says some 1,000 vessels have been impacted by a cyber attack on DNV ship malmanagement and operations software. The Classification Society has confirmed. DNV said it shut down ship manager's IT service in response to a ransomware attack that hit the software on January 7th. The Marine Fleet Management Solution supports management of vessels and fleet and technical operational and compliance aspects, including maintenance and repair, procurement, safety systems, and data analytics. So pretty much everything that a ship needs to function in the 21st century in a modern shipping atmosphere, it has all been shut down. It has all been disrupted from the ship manager's IT software getting a ransomware attack. And is this what we are going to see more often? Are we going to see more and more of this? And DNV said in its dialogue that they are talking to Norwegian police about the incident and that they are in contact with affected customers to update them on the findings of the ongoing forensic investigations. All right. So it's one of these things, we could see this more and more and more. And cyber attacks are so sketchy. I wanted to bring this up. I saw Kim.com tweet this, all right? I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he's pretty prominent on Twitter, and he was the founder of the Mega Upload site. I believe he lives in New Zealand now, but he tweeted this out, all right? Kim.com, just the other day, and it reminded me, yeah, these cyber attacks are very suspicious, all right? And he tweeted out reminding people, hey, remember this WikiLeaks drop a few years ago of the Vault 7 CIA forensic hacking toolkit? All right. And this toolkit here, one thing that I wanted to zoom in on, and this could be, there's obviously could be real cyber attacks, real cyber incidents. That's a fact. That could happen at any moment. Russia, China have cyber capabilities, obviously. But I thought this was very interesting that this was pointed out from this article in Wired. And it says, and Kim.com pointed this out too on Twitter. And it says, elsewhere, the organization explains the documents talk about using malware that has been previously used by Russian organized crime units, and also provides advice how CIA code can be used to avoid Microsoft security tools. All right, so that sentence is very critical. The organization explains the documents talk about using malware that has been previously used by Russian organized crime units, and also provides advice how CIA code can be used to avoid Microsoft security tools. All right, so this is pretty much saying that the CIA uses Russian hacking tools, and if they did a cyber attack, then it would look like it came from Russia because they are using Russian tools, Russian hacking tools. And they're also saying that their code can avoid the Microsoft security tools, so there's no trace of the CIA tracked from this at all. All right, so I just thought that was an interesting article because this was tweeted out a couple of days ago. Just to remind everyone, this is from 2017, and then this happened, and I thought that that was very relevant. All right, and if you didn't see my video from just a few days ago, the UK suffered a massive cyber attack on their mail system. The Royal Mail had to shut down all international parcels, and it was from a cyber attack, and they're still dealing with it right now. They're saying that it is believed that they already have 500,000 letters and parcels stuck in limbo. All right, here's an article, Royal Mail urging customers not to post items overseas after cyber attack. This was posted just today. They're still dealing with this from a cyber attack last week. This keeps happening over and over. The FAA has all flights grounded. All right, Florida had all flights diverted from the FAA as well a week before that. Canada had a very similar situation. And then we see the Royal Mail being hacked in the UK and shutting down international parcels. Now we are seeing thousands of ships that operate in Europe and Germany and Norway that are international supply chain ships, and they are being shut down. So this is a big deal that this is happening. What's going on? This seems like a pattern. This seems like an occurrence. And who's really doing it? It's one of these things. We could have a major cyber attack, a major incident, a major EMP-like event from a cyber event where the lights go out. There's an attack on critical infrastructure. Banks are locked out. The lights could go out. The grid could be attacked. All these different things, pipelines. We could see these events, but who really did it? It's going to be one of these things we just have to trust whatever the narrative is. It's just like, we think this person did it or this person because they use these tools, but we have evidence that governments use other governments' hacking tools and can make it look like they are doing it. China and Russia do the same thing, but we have proof from WikiLeaks that the CIA definitely does this. So be on guard, guys. Be prepared. And this could be the next phase that we're moving into, is just this cyber attack phase, this cyber pandemic phase. We've heard that quote from Klaus Schwab himself, and Davos is going on right now. They are meeting in Davos, Switzerland, and planning our future right now. And Klaus Schwab himself, the planner and founder of Davos, said that, and the WEF said that the next phase is a cyber pandemic and cyber attacks. All right, so get prepared, guys. Go hit that code founders, 50% off. I already got a bunch of videos posted on there, and I'm posting every day. Go do it right now. Go hit that like too. Go hit that sub. Go hit the comments. Tell us what you're thinking about this. Let us know your opinion. I'm always checking on the comments and reading the comments. Thank you guys so much, and you have a big old blessed day.